What have I been playing? What have I been watching? What have I been reading? Let's go, baby! Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, Bambino. Oh, got a couple of outtakes, so stay tuned if you watch them at the end of the video. Yeah, I can't, couldn't talk for a couple of minutes. I think I'll be organising it. It's my second video I have filmed today, so keep an eye out. Top 3 Thursday is back. I don't know how long it's back for, so I'll do. This video is sponsored by Tony Fighter. Yes, keep an eye. It's on Thursday, believe it or not. Top 3 Thursday, and it's on my top 3. What do I call it? Most disliked YouTubers. So keep an eye out for that, Bambinos. Oh, it's going to be amazing. I think I've scheduled it for 7 PM UK time. Alright guys, so yeah, this is what I've been playing, watching and reading video. Kind of my weekly recap if you're new around here. If you are new, stay. It's doesn't really get any better. It's like this all the way along. Pretty shit all the way along. Right, so before we go, I got 2 things I kind of wanted to whinge about. It's not really gaming related, but who uses Facebook Marketplace? You know, I've sold quite a bit of stuff, or bits and bobs, stuff in my room, my spare room. Still looking for my glasses. Not actually that much in there now. So, you know, you agree on a price, they come and collect it, and they give you the money, and they go on their merry way. Happy days. Until you want to give away something for free. So I've got 2 doors, white doors, nice enough doors, in my house that I just wanted to get rid of. I think seem to be selling between £20 and £30 each. But I put on like free to a good home. You know, if someone's just bought a house, they need doors, or whatever. I put them on and I've got a week off, right? Or just come to the end of my week off. God, it's gone quick. So I put down 2 free doors, free to a good home, collection only. Oh my god, how stressful is it? I've had people, are these still available? Yes. Can I collect them tonight at 6 o'clock? Yes. And I'm waiting around. That was Wednesday. Nobody shows up. It's like, oh my god, they're free. Do you know what I mean? At least let me know if you can't make it. Then I had another woman then. Are they available? Yes. Can I pick them up at 3 o'clock? Yes. Then I say like, oh, if you're going to be late, I've got to be somewhere at 3 o'clock, or 3:30, sorry. So just before I leave, I'll say, right, let me know if you come in, I can put them outside. No comment, no comment. At 4 o'clock, oh, we're outside and the doors aren't here. Well, you didn't let me know. Oh, so frustrating. But it is a happy ending, as always. They've gone today. A man, and he was working for a charity, so it makes me feel better. There's Ukrainians, and he's renting, or he's working for some kind of charity or something, and there's a door missing. So he thought there was one door, because then he took a photo of one. I said, there's another one here if you want it. Oh, amazing. So I think he felt bad. He was telling me he had to cut the door to size, and he mismeasured it so it wouldn't fit or something. Of course, when you saw the wood off, you can't just glue it back on, can you? So yeah, he's gone to a good home. And the other thing I wanted to whinge about, right, is scalpers. They're not just in the video game fucking industry, guys. So I wanted to buy a new pair of Jordans yesterday. They dropped yesterday. I've always wanted, it's not my first pair of Jordans, I've always wanted the retro, not the legacy, like the proper retro shoes. And the Jordan 7, there was one dropping 8 o'clock yesterday morning on the Nike shop. I won't tell you how much they were. So I thought I'll take the dogs for a walk. I'll be back from our walk by 8 o'clock. I'll jump on the site and order the trainers. So I ordered them, went on, they're in my basket, size 10, happy days. Then it said, oh, delivery was Tuesday. So I thought, right, okay, I'll change the delivery address to my mother's address. Of course, I'll be in work on Tuesday. Didn't give you the option to pay for next day delivery or anything like that. So by the time I went back and changed the address, right, they'd sold out, right? I mean, this was about 8:15, or just before 8:15, so they've been live for under 15 minutes, right? And every single pair, from size 6 to size 15, had sold out. Holy moly! So that's scalpers, do you know what I mean? Like, Jordans are popular, but they're not that popular. So again, there's always a happy ending to my story. I went on eBay and I paid double for a... No, I didn't. No, I had an email off Size, and a Size question mark is that's the name of the company. And they said, oh, new in. And I normally just delete those emails as kind of spam. And it was the pair of trainers I wanted. So I thought, I wonder if they've got them in stock. And they've got them in stock. And they're right here. They came today. I had to pay a bit extra to have them next day delivery. How cool are they? Are they not the coolest fucking trainers you've ever seen? I know this is normally gaming, but I also like my trainers or my sneakers, you know. And I got a white pair of Jordans, and now I got a black pair. They are absolutely stunning, as you can obviously tell. How cool are they? Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show them off. Right, back to the gaming and stuff now. It's nice when you have new trainers, and that was my big birthday present. I gotta be honest, this birthday, it was my birthday Monday, is the best birthday I've ever had presents wise. Yeah, very spoilt is an understatement, and that's what from me to me. So thanks, me. Sorry, right, okay, what have I been playing then? Obviously, as I just said earlier on, I've had a week off, so I've been little bit disappointed in the week looking back, but I'll explain as we go, okay? So the star of the show still is Street Fighter 6. I sorted all my mental issues out with it. I just... Oh, there's another game I haven't fucking grabbed as well. Sorry. Sorry guys, good job I wasn't live. Yeah, so Street Fighter 6 has been the star of the show, joint with this other game, I want to say. So I had a bit of a mental block, or basically the voices were saying, they were getting the better of me, saying something bad's going to happen if I play this game, because I'm so excited to play this game. So I played it a little bit. I'm still taking it all in, you know. It's such an important game for me, this is, and I want to remember my first playthrough, mainly talking about story mode. My character now, I'm in the grind now, okay? My character now is level 55, not far off level 56. But I've told myself I don't want to progress in the story anymore until I get to level 60. So my goal is to get to level 100, which is the maximum. But I don't want to just complete the main story and just run around leveling up. I want to level up for a reason, so I'm not progressing. So I'm like at the end of chapter 11 out of 15. So I think I'll do chapter 12, finish chapter 11. Then maybe go, right, I'm going to be level 65 or 70. Does that make sense? But yeah, it's thoroughly enjoying that game, okay? So it was joint star of the show with another one of my favourite games of all time. Friday Night Fights was back. Capcom versus SNK 2, baby. Yeah, so I wasn't feeling too good. The thing is, when you suffer with mental health, everything's going great. And I know, I should know by now, and I do know, but when I'm feeling really happy, that's when the voices start saying, you don't deserve to be happy, you're a scum, look at the state on you. You know what I mean? It's not nice. Hopefully you don't know, hopefully you don't have to deal with the demon. I don't know, I don't like using that phrase, but I don't think, it's hard to explain, alright? So, telling me I'm a worthless, blah 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 blah, and it was just, I just put this on, and I had trouble then with my camera. It wouldn't rotate, you know. And I was like, and I'd said I was going live, and you can tell I've watched it back. You can tell the way I'm talking at the start of it. Basically, I point my camera at the TV. It's not technical around here. You should know by now. And I was so much happier. I think the stream was just over an hour, and that makes me happier than any of the tablets I've been prescribed by my doctor. That is therapy for me. And I will say, I'll shout out Hum Along If You Can't Sing Along. He's a channel member now. It's like, oh my god. Yes, I've been I'm a YouTube partner now. That was nice. A really good live stream. I think I did it on my birthday. No, the day after my birthday, sorry. I didn't have time on my birthday. So I did like a live pickups, and there's a few big names commenting. I really appreciate everybody that watched my stream and commented. Thank you very much. You know who you are. I was almost starstruck by some of the people there. And yeah, so I've had a really good week. That was a nice way to finish it off. But yeah, I do recommend. That's probably the game that makes me really happy. Someone said in the stream, Streets of Rage 2 is a nice one. That's a good shout, actually. That I can imagine. Like, I've got good memories. I've had this almost since it first came out. I don't know. There's not many like warm, cozy games, cozy places. You know, maybe it's not many people would say a fighting game would have it for them. But it's just the look, the sound effect, the stages. It's just this is my comfort zone. This is my happy place, you know. Right, so I said about the disappointments of the week right earlier on, or I don't know if I did, but there's been a bit of a okay, so I bought Far Cry Primal. The plan normally on a week off, right, or between jobs or something like that, I've got a fighting game or two on the go. And as much as I love fighting games, I don't think I can play fighting games like 6 hours every single day. I know I was like that with Street Fighter 6 when it first came out, but that was me trying to unlock as much as I possibly could. Now I'm at the stage now where, no, take a deep breath and enjoy it. That's where I am with Street Fighter 6. So I wanted a kind of like a Fallout 4. That was the last time that game came along at the right time for me, where I could just escape in another. My brain could just go on vacation somewhere else, you know. So that's what I needed. So I thought I enjoyed this. Got good memories of playing this before, but it was back in my big time drinking days. So I guess didn't know I had a problem with alcohol. I can't say I was alcoholic because I haven't been diagnosed. I don't like when people self-diagnose themselves with things like that. So I don't know if I actually was an alcoholic, but I don't drink anymore. But I got to the point, and I give it 2 goes. There was like, do you know, like that you puts you in like the dream state kind of things, where you have to shoot the moon basically, and it crashed. I thought, oh my god, right, okay, like freezes in between cutscenes. So I rebooted the PS5, played it again, went through all the dialogue, went all the way up, and I thought, this is where it crashed, and it crashed there again, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, my time's more valuable to be doing that a third time. So it came out, I only paid £5 for it. I don't know, I'm not going to go back to it in the next 2 years, I guarantee that. There's too much good stuff in my collection. But what I played of it, I really enjoyed it, but the plan was to finish that game. I think it's only around about the 20-hour mark, isn't it? But what I played of it, I really enjoyed. I love the fact that I had a pet wolf. You can get more strong, powerful pets in it. But I just love the wolf. It's one of my favourite animals of all time. Whenever we go to the zoo or something, oh, where's the wolves? Yeah, so it is a bit of a shame, but I think I've had my money's worth. I probably put about 7-8 hours into it, you know. So the other game I tried to play then, to take my mind away from it, I haven't made my mind up on this yet, is Death Stranding. I get it. I'm putting the controller down. I'm not skipping any of the cutscenes. I'm taking in the story. I know the director, Kojima. He's known for long cutscenes and stuff like that. So I thought, no, I've got time. I'm on a week off. I'm not like, I've got 1 hour a day and I've got to do stuff or get up for work the next day. Well, I have tomorrow. So I put a good 5-6 hours into it. But it's such a different pace of game. I've played it 2 or 3 sit-ins. I think it is going to be quite a satisfying game to finish, you know. I do like the story. It's out there. It's like, I wouldn't know what to compare it to, like a movie I've watched. It certainly isn't like any video game I've ever played before. Yeah, I would recommend it. I think I paid £5.99, but in CEX it's £5. It's worth that from what I've played of it. But I can't wait to, because I've seen footage. I can't wait to get a motorbike or something, so I'm just walking with my backpack. You're putting a ladder down to cross the river. It's almost like my routine, get up every morning, take Rossi, my dog, for a walk, then come back, put the PlayStation 5 on and go for a walk. It's like, I don't know. I think it's right. Someone called it like a walking simulator. So far, that's all it is. I have actually taken over a camp where I had to like sneak up onto enemies, take care of them, like hit them from behind, and then be on my steal something back and be on my merry way. But yeah, walking simulator. That's how I would describe that game so far. Okay, got into this. I picked this up. This is one of my Amazon Prime Day deals. I'm just under halfway through so far. I know I'm up under halfway because it says the percent. I'm like, I think 47, 48% so far. What I've noticed about this, I wasn't sure if the black and white, I like the look of it, the gameplay I've seen. I thought, I don't know, will it do my head in after a bit? But it's literally, you can stop any point of the game and it's like an old photograph, not like old photos you might see in the museum or something, or in like a history book. Obviously they're all black and white. It's like playing a photograph, and no matter where you are, the action is really good as well. But I think they're on to something with the graphic and the graphic style and the presentation style. That's what I wanted to say. They're on to something there. Yeah, so far so very good. Half decent story as well. This one I was gutted about. This is a bucket list game, okay? Metal Gear Solid. So I got the HD collection, and I know it's coming out again on the PS4 or PS5, isn't it? I'm not sure if it's exactly the same collection as this, but I wanted to play Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater, for many years. I've played it before. Someone lent it to us on the PlayStation 2. And we got to the point, if you played it before, very early in the game, we got to like literally cross this swamp and there's fucking crocodiles there. But on the PlayStation 2, maybe it was because my TV wasn't as good as the TV. Of course, this is the high definition HD collections. The graphics are that much crisper. You can actually see there's crocodiles there. But on the PlayStation 2, I couldn't see. I was like, I don't know, it was just, I think I got to there, I thought it wasn't for me kind of thing. But if I'd paid for it, I probably would have given it another go. But I was given like a stack of games. Yeah, you can borrow my games if you want. These are my best games. And the person that gave it to us said, stay with that, it's a really good game. Oh, someone's here. Oh, Max has gone home as well. Very excited. Come on. Oh, look what it is. Can I have a kiss? Oh, he's a good boy. You alright? Oh, he's happy now. He's been miserable all weekend, haven't you? I don't think you like sharing me with anyone else. You're very jealous, dog, aren't you? You good boy. Right down then. Just come to say hello of you. Sorry. I've always got time for Rossi on my channel. That's the rules here, guys. That is the rules. Yeah, where were we? So Metal Gear Solid 3. I got to the point, still early days. I got to the point where there's just a bridge, a rope bridge I had to cross. And there's a guard right in front of you, and I took him out. I shot there's like a bee's nest above him, so it's obvious, shoot that and that'll distract him or whatever. Went to run across the bridge. I think it was time for tea. Saved it. Then my PlayStation 3 that I'm borrowing kept turning itself on, so I've unplugged it at the back. Went back to play it again, and it didn't save. It was like no save progress. It's like, oh my god, that's enough for me to stop playing it for now. I'm on to the next game, you know. But bit of me's tempted to trade that in. I did check, I get low 20s for it, like £21 or something like that for it. Basically because I know that the collection's coming out, but I paid quite a lot more for that. I think I paid high 30s for it. So maybe no, I think I'll hang on to it, you know. I'll go back to it. What else did I play? I played Wonder Boy Collection. Oh my god, the nostalgia. That's the game I wanted it for. The original Wonder Boy. It's exactly as I remember it. It's amazing with video games what the music can do. It's like any music, isn't it? It just takes you back. It's like nostalgia. But I'm playing it and I can just... My grandfather, I called him Bampi. My Bampi was there with me, you know. And it's like he probably didn't have a clue what I was doing. And another bit where you get on the skateboard and he goes, "You're going too fast." And it's just so nice So I finally got that in the collection. I've only played it a little bit. I haven't played any of the other games. So there's 4 games on the collection. But yeah, Wonder Boy, yes. Oh, it was a bit tricky to actually start the game. I think you've got to press down L3 to make a start. Why? That's a funny choice. It took me a while to actually press play, you know, to play the game. It's very unusual. I've never seen that before. But that was the only gripe I've got with that. Right, total random. I don't know why I started playing this last night. GoldenEye Reloaded. I'm not 100% sure if I've played it before. I got a feeling I had it back in the day. GoldenEye on the N64. There was a time that was my favourite game. Like a lot of people. That was a game I was playing when I was in college. And I got pretty good at it, I got to be honest. I used to do a lot of the multiplayer scene on that. And very rarely lost a game. Yes, I'm enjoying it. Jaws is in it. Yes, I'm only 2 or 3 missions in, but let me tell you, the controls on this are really clunky. It's nowhere near as slick. Again, I've said it before, we're really spoilt now, aren't we, with how easy controls are. I'm not going to talk any more about it because I don't want the video to go on too much. And another good game that I played, I really enjoyed this last night, is Warpath, Jurassic Park. Quite hard. This is one of my birthday presents off my imaginary friend Chris. Shout out my imaginary friend Chris. It's as good as I expected, if not better. The funny things with it is there's quite a lot of actually unlock. There's quite a few question marks on the character select screen, so that tells me there is more dinosaurs that you can play as. So I went the Velociraptor. I thought he has got the speed. I like the faster characters. But there's an announcer, and it's like as if it's the same Mortal Kombat announcer. It's like, ready, fight! I don't know if it suits a dinosaur game. And the other thing I noticed, there was those little tiny dinosaurs on stage 1 running around. And I don't know if you can actually eat them. Then the next stage was a human. And he runs through you and this other guy. You're on a vicious fight, and he runs in between you. And then he runs back towards the kid in the background. It's really distracting. And what was the other one? There was a goat in the Jurassic Park pit. So, yeah, don't sleep on that. If you see that out there. Now, I've never seen it out there before. So, Chris, you did well there, son. That is a really, really good game. Nice surprise as well. So, that's what I've been playing. Okay, guys. What have I been watching? So I have got my notes as per usual. I actually last night watched a movie from start to finish in one go. That's very rare for me. I'll get to that though. Netflix, I watched, it's called Quarterback. I think it's a new documentary. And I can probably watch a good put together documentary on pretty much anything. Now, this is called Quarterback. It's 8 episodes, and then around about, some are just under an hour, some are just under 50 minutes, so the average of 50 minutes, I want to say. And it follows 3 quarterbacks, surprise, surprise, playing for different teams. Follows their career, or I think it's a couple of years they follow them. They got kind of like the Jurassic, I got Jurassic Park in my head now. Kind of like the Chicago Bulls, The Last Dance documentary. I think it might be the same people because it's done at that really high standard. But one of them gets traded or dropped because he's coming to the end of his career, and he's not in the last episode or so. Not much anyway. Another guy's really good. They don't make the playoffs, but one of the guys, his team, makes the playoffs. I'm not really interested at all with American football. I never really have been. But the guy's name is Mahomes, and he's meant to be the next big deal. Some people are saying he's the best quarterback of all time. I've got no opinion on it because I don't know. So I really enjoyed that. I do recommend it. It's kind of a nice ending as well. But this Mahomes guy, when they introduce the 3 of them, I think he's the third one out of the 3 they introduce. Shows him getting off a private jet with his bling on, his big sunglasses. And I think, oh, look at this asshole. But he comes across really well, and his wife comes across as like a kind of wag kind of thing. But no, she's sound as well, I gotta be honest. She owns a soccer team or football team in America, a women's football team. So yeah, they are really nice people. I got again, that's how they came across, you know. But like the cameras on them, and they microphoned up all the time, so they're obviously picking bits. And yeah, he was more down to earth than he came across at first. So yeah, that was Quarterback. And this morning I watched, I think it's called Wham. It's documentary, 1 hour and something movie or documentary on the band Wham with George Michael. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's not my cup of tea music, but they were always on the radio, weren't they, back in the 80s and 90s growing up. So yeah, it was good. Nice, two nice men, you know. Prime, didn't watch anything on Prime. Last night, I must have gone to sleep. I was still scrolling something to find. It's very rare. YouTube. I thought, I couldn't find anything on YouTube. Went on Netflix. Imagine doing this for over an hour in bed. No. Have a look on Prime. No, I didn't know what I wanted to watch. So I wanted to watch something on Prime. But no, they didn't have anything. Nothing tickled my fancy last night. So I haven't watched anything there. But I have watched 3 Blu-rays in the last week. We'll start off with Wicked City. That was one of the birthday presents off my brother. This is a 2-disc set as well. So it's got Demon City in there as well. I didn't know what to expect. I really like the artwork, the design, the presentation of it all. I think this is 80s. If it's not 80s, it's definitely early 90s anime. But what shocked me at the nudity that's in there. Yeah, it's an 18. It's definitely an 18. If any YouTubers out there have got children, I would recommend this. But it's brutal. I've got here. It's like, it's almost like it's the movie Thing. It's like that kind of inspired. Like it's one head and it's got like the spider legs, and this woman, she comes like a spider kind of theme, and I won't tell you where her mouth thing is. It's mad, but I really enjoyed it. I haven't watched Demon City yet, but that took me 2 sit-ins to watch that. We've all probably seen this. Bruce Lee, Enter Thy Dragon, or Enter the Dragon. Really good. It's aged really well. I think this was 1973, wasn't it? I've always got that date in my head when it comes to this movie. Yeah, pretty sure this was 1973, because he died in 1973, didn't he? So yeah, I think so. For such an old movie, it's aged really well, and you can see it definitely has inspired a lot of the movies, martial art movies and stuff like that. Really good film. And this, it's actually still in my PlayStation now. Spider-Man No Way Home. What a great movie. I think it's actually just under 2.5 hours. And I watched it in one sitting. That's unheard of for me, that is. I'm really glad I got it in Blu-ray, so there's quite a lot of special effects. There are bits, I looked a bit, it was amazing. I don't know whether all the stuff is falling down. There's like scaffolding stuff around the Statue of Liberty at the end. That didn't look the best, and some of the characters didn't look like they got much weight to them. But I'm being really, really nitpicky. But yeah, it was funny, visually good. I like Spider-Man. I'm not a super fan, but if you grew up watching all the Spider-Man movies, I'm not going to spoil it, but maybe it isn't a spoiler, that there's characters from the other movies, the other franchises in this movie, and I don't think that's ever been done before. Not that I'm aware of anyway. But yeah, I really did enjoy it. I'd give that a 7 out of 10, you know. If this is your thing, I like the Avengers movies. I do more than this. Well, not the second one, the first one and the final one. I don't know what they're all called. But yeah, I'm glad I picked that up, and I'm probably not going to trade it, because I will watch it again in a year or so, you know. Yeah, so I enjoyed that. Yeah, 3 movies in 1 week. Wow, you can tell I've been off, isn't it? Right, YouTube. This week's channel of the week and video of the week is, I've mentioned this channel before, is Retro Rewind. Now, I've watched a lot of YouTube, more than usual this week, and I watched this video this morning, actually. The video is, how much is a full UK Master System... Oh, sorry, it's how much is a full UK Master Set worth at CEX? Okay, so Retro Rewind, he's got a complete, is it 269 Sega Master System games? Oh my god. And he's basically taken the time, he's gone through every single game and seen what CEX gives him. Cash, not trading, cash. I won't spoil it, but it's a good, and he's got it all in. He's showing like the big hitters, so it's kind of an overview of his collection, and it's interesting to see how much CEX give. What I thought was really interesting is he said, what he's noticed, like if they haven't had a game in stock for like a couple of years, they don't tend to adjust the price. But if a game is coming in and out, like a GTA 5 on the PS4, I bet they get that traded in a lot and sold a lot, in and out. That price fluctuates quite a lot. But like if it's a rare game, like a Sega Master System game, an obscure game, like I said, I think he's on the watch thing for one of them. They notify me in stock, and for something like 7 years, and nobody's ever notified him. But that price tends to, I'm not sure if it's done automatically. See, it's like they got some kind of AI thing that updates them, or I don't know. But if nobody's trading them in and selling them, the price stays the same. It's almost like, because they got so much stuff, haven't they, in CEX. It's not just Master System games. Yeah, so I thought that was interesting as well. But it was like, I thought he was selling it. I thought, I might give him an offer now. But some of the games, man, they're like hundreds of pounds. Streets of Rage 2. I knew that was pricey. Like, we saw The Incredible Hulk. It wasn't in very good condition. They had it in Roath, Cardiff. And that was 115. So some of the Master System games are super duper collectible, you know. Yeah, really good video. I will tag the channel in the description as per usual. It's Retro Rewind. And the video is, how much is a full UK Master Set worth at CEX? Really good video. I enjoyed that. Right, what have I been reading? Now, I finished Berserk, Volume 6. I've got one more of these in my collection. I think they're up to Volume 18's about to come out. I don't know if I'm going to keep going with these, I gotta be honest. This is the weakest one that I've read. I don't know where. Seska's back in it. It's just basically it was like loads of short stories. That's the vibe I got, where volumes 1 to 5 is mainly, there's a couple of flashbacks, but it follows one story all the way through, and it's epic. Looking back, maybe it is following one story, but it introduces so many characters and flashbacks from here to there. I don't really know, if I had to explain to you what's in there, it's quite hard to explain because there's so much short stories. That's probably the best way to describe it. So hopefully 7 is still good, but it's not as epic. It's not up there with the other ones, you know. So hopefully 7 will get back to being epic. If not, it might be the end of Berserk. I don't know. Any Berserk fans out there, if you've read them all, let me know. Should I keep going with that? And last night I read the night before, I didn't read anything last night. I read Street Fighter 6 Volume 4, the comic, and that's the end of the series. So it's 1 to 4, but there's a 0 as well. So it's like 5 comic series. But I've had that in there to show it's a nice story. It's Ken Masters' story, but Ken, Luke, Ken's son, Chun-Li's briefly in it, but that's Chun-Li there. She doesn't do any fighting. She's like working for the Interpol, and she's got one of her, what's her name off? She's in the game, isn't she? I can't remember what her name is. Anyway, yeah, so she's working, she's like a computer whiz. But what I absolutely loved, right? So you got Chun-Li, she's in like an office or something, but she's got her slippers on. Look at her slippers. Chun-Li wears panda slippers. That made my day, that did. I thought that's so funny, and whoever the artist is, to come up with that little... I spot everything like that. I do. That's the best part, right, of all of the comics. That just made me laugh anyway. There you go, guys. That is what I've been playing, watching, and reading. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please consider Hadouken that subscribe button. I will love you forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Yeah, that's enough talking from me. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend, whatever's left of it by the time this uploads. Yeah, thanks for watching. Love you. Bye. What have I been playing? What have I been watching? What have I been... What have I been playing? What have I been watching? What have I been reading? What have I been playing? What have I... Je m'appelle Tony Fighter.